Now we'll talk about the merits and demerits of multinational companies in India. I'll take an example of Toyota, which is a popular car manufacturer from Japan, and I'll talk about a scenario that Toyota as a multinational company enters the Indian market. And we'll see what are some of the advantages and disadvantages for both countries. So we'll call, in this case, Japan is the home country for Toyota, and India becomes the host country for Toyota entering and operating in the Indian market. So let's see that what are the advantages and disadvantages for the host country. Now, in this case, remember, India is the host country. So first of all, Toyota setting up factories in India and starting to sell increases industrialization and economic development. So imagine Toyota setting up a huge factory in India, which will generate a lot of jobs. Toyota is being used for as a commercial vehicle also, so that will support further commercial activities. So a lot of jobs being created, economic development happens, increases employment and income level, because again, as I said, jobs being created, good quality vehicles being available for commercial users, which increases efficiencies of businesses, so income level increases. You get access to latest technology in R&D, so latest in manufacturing, the techniques, Japanese manufacturing techniques, India got introduced largely because of companies like Toyota, Suzuki coming and operating in India. Best in class management practices. Again, these global companies such as Toyota, they bring in best in class management practices, like we talk a lot about Lean, Six Sigma, Seven Ways, etc. Those are all practices were introduced to Indian management only through these companies coming in and operating in India. Ancillary services grow. So if a company is manufacturing cars, they will need spare parts, they will need components, they will need various components, they will need to source, and so they will focus on developing a local sources for them and not importing everything from the host country, from the home country. So that will lead to increase in ancillaries being set up. It will also enhance competitiveness. Now imagine Maruti was already operating, maybe there was a few other companies, but when Toyota comes in, when Honda comes in, when Hyundai comes in, it enhances competitiveness. Now that can be good or bad. Good in the sense that when it enhances competitiveness, you come up with better products. Bad, sometimes a lot of domestic companies and products have to suffer. It also introduces us to foreign culture. So a Japanese company like Toyota operating in India exposes us to a lot of foreign culture, foreign culture in Japan, similar culture in Europe, with European companies coming in. So those are some of the advantages. Let's look at some of the disadvantages.